Welcome, everyone. We are here with Julia Skye. I don't have a voice, but I am sitting with a girl with a great voice. So she's going to do a lot of the talking. How are you?
I'm good. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah, really happy to have you here.
Thank you.
You played recently at Guilt.
I did.
I wasn't there because I stopped working at Guilt very recently.
Oh, okay.
I'm working now at the Mainstay,
Nice.
which is also part of it's also associated with Guilt. But yeah, a lot of the performers that I got to see or the musicians that we've interviewed, I've had the privilege to see them at Guilt. So I have seen you play though.
Oh, nice.
I just didn't see you this last time.
All good.
So my first question is, did you play any of your originals?
The last time I was there with the Funkyard band that I'm in. And so we don't do any originals. We're all songs of different genres, and we kind of take them and funkify them literally. We just make them sound insane. And so it's a bunch of covers with them. But the show before that, when was that? March 6th or something like that. I was with my band, and it was our first show back in a while because I had band members that were out of town for various things. And so we did my music that night, and we did mostly my music, which was cool.
Nice.
That was a cool experience.
Nice.
Yeah.
How do you feel performing your songs in a place like Guilt than versus playing them and busking or
Guilt is it's my favorite venue. I always feel I have a Guilt show. I'm excited to be here. Yeah. It's a cool feeling. And I think my mindset with my original music changed at the last show I had there. I approached it in a different way. I think in the past, just because Guilt is it's more of a dance vibe. The goal is often you feel I need to get people on their feet. And with Funkyard, that's what we do. That is the goal. And then my music, I'm a sad girl. I write depressing songs.
Well, not really. They're not depressing. But I know what you mean.
They're moody.
Mood.
Exactly. And so I would feel this pressure in the past when I had shows there with my band to be okay, well, I have this sad song of mine that I want to do, but then I have to put a dance cover in. And so it was back and forth all over the place. What is the vibe? And at our last show, I was you know what? I need to just program what I want to do and what actually feels honest to my show and the music that I want to make. And I just went with it, and I was people aren't going to dance, and that's okay. Yeah. And I think it was actually the best that it could have been. I had no regrets. The energy felt good to me, and I was proud that I went about it that way. Okay, I can do my songs and just let it be that way. Yeah. I felt because if I don't do that and I leave a show, then people that saw that show probably leave having no idea, what is Julia Skye's vibe in a way. And then I'm that's kind of loses the point a little bit. But
I mean, and you don't, music isn't always meant to be
exactly
dance. It's meant to be felt.
Yeah.
Just not necessarily dance.
Exactly. And I was leaning so far into that I feel I got away from what's just more real about what I make. Whatever, it's fine. I'm not a dance artist. It's okay.
I mean, even I feel you could kind of slide into that.
Maybe one day.
That category, not
fully.
I mean, kind of, but not maybe the way you'd expect it. But I feel you could fall into Kylie Minogue's kind of genre.
I love that.
You know what I mean? Because
Thank you.
Kylie Minogue kind of I feel you kind of reminded me with some of her songs to her.
Thank you.
Because Kylie Minogue is also a mood. Yeah. And she also has these lyrics and tone in which she sets them that are very kind of not always, but even though they're high, I can't even try. Even if I would, it would sound terrible. But I feel you could kind of slide into that category whenever you would want to make, a dancey song.
I do want to do that one day. I feel maybe it's just not meant to be right now. I'm too sad. I'm like the moody piano girl right now. It's fine. I'm going with it. But one day we do a cover of Can't Get You Out of My Head though, which I know it's a basic Kylie song, but it's still one that we already do. So that's like, thank you.
Yeah. Honestly, I feel like you could.
Thank you.
The song that kind of made me think about like you and Kylie was Lonely Together.
Oh my God. Yeah.
That kind of reminded me a little bit of like, oh, this could kind of like slide into, you know, if you put in like a dancey tempo there, it could kind of be that song.
Thank you.
Yeah. And so, that's and you have like that kind of also like really mellow voice.
Thank you.
That's like, that could definitely like, could totally work with it.
Well, maybe I'll have to do that.
Yeah. I mean, if you're like, if you really want to do that someday.
I would love to. I struggle internally over like, what should I be making that's going to be the most real and the most true? And then I think too hard about it and I get myself all in a kerfuffle, but. Yeah.
So that's my next question, actually. Yeah. I feel like the album you put out, well, it's kind of also like in the, in its name, but do you consider yourself like an overthinker?
Yes.
Totally. Okay.
I do. How do you know?
Which I totally understand because I'm like,
like
it's like my favorite sport.
Yeah, right.
Sadly, but
it's just always there.
Yeah, it's really hard to like shut it off.
Yeah, it is.
How do you work? Like, how do you troubleshoot? Like writing songs and you're like overthinking, you know, time that you're always like in.
Yeah.
Or mood that you're always in.
I get myself with songwriting in these cycles. It's so hard because I try so hard to treat it as a skill sometimes. And I find that helps me get out of that mental loop of like, think of it like a muscle. Like this song that I'm writing doesn't have to be my best song ever or something. I can just write a song, let it be. And then sometimes I come back to a song like that I thought was just whatever. And I end up loving it. Like that was Feel Something on the record. Like that was a song that I forgot about for months and months and then just found in my voice memos. And I was like, wait a minute, actually, like maybe I might record that. But yeah, so I try and think about it as a skill, but then inevitably I just like, I edit myself while I write a song in real time. I'll like think of a line and immediately like, oh, that's not good. Like I can't use that. And then I get stuck on this one line in this one verse. And so it's something I'm working on, but I try to just let it go and write something that I might think is bad just for the sake of finishing it. And then come back to it a few days later and see if I really think it was horrible. Sometimes I look back at those lyrics and I'm like, in the moment, I thought it didn't make any sense or I thought it was stupid or like whatever. I look back at it weeks or months later even. I'm like, that actually did make sense for this thing that I was going through that I hadn't processed yet or whatever it was. Like, it's like my retrospective journal. Yeah. But it's so easy for me to get stuck editing myself.
Do you have these other moments where like it literally like just flows out of you?
Yes, luckily. Those moments are the best.
What do you find is like different? Like from those moments that like were just like super flowy versus the ones that
I wish I knew so I could make it happen more often. Sometimes it's actually when my mind is the most off. I think like when I don't come in thinking, oh, I want to write a song about this event or this situation, this melody or this chord progression. Like sometimes it's just when I sit down with no intention, literally, just
and it kind
being
of just, like,
present.
Bops into your head.
Yeah. And it's those moments, I think, because I'm also less connected to my internal monologue, then maybe it just comes out in a more fluid way. But yeah, it's so tough. I wish I could bottle that and have it all the time.
Yeah, I mean, I guess everyone would like to bottle, or all the overthinkers.
Yeah, exactly. Join the club.
Sorry, I need to drink.
Yeah, I will take a sip as well.
It's kind of there, then it like leaves.
Yeah.
And then I need to like speak just like really low. So I lost my train of thought, but okay, yeah. So you have these like other moments that are a lot more like flowy, and what do you find like there's a difference with these songs that kind of like were very flowy, and like the songs that were more, you troubleshooting, and you trying to like work through your, your overthinking process,
my neuroses.
Yeah. Like when you listen to them back, you listen back to them, do you go like, oh yeah, like I can tell I was like very careless maybe, or like a lot more like free in this song, or is it something that you don't really notice but because of course they're your songs?
I guess that's true. Like maybe I'm just too biased to know the real answer to that, but I do feel like there's a difference. Like I think they're the songs that I maybe am more likely to still listen to, like to check back and like, oh, do I like this song? Oh, I still like this song. And there's other songs that I'm like, well, I don't really need to listen to that again. Or like, maybe in a year. Like maybe they're the songs that I connect to more, which doesn't necessarily mean that they'll be that way for other people, but to me, they're the ones that I love a little extra, maybe.
Yeah, the ones that you overthink.
Yeah, or the ones that I don't overthink. Like the ones that just flow are the ones that I'm like, I love those ones a little more. The ones that felt easy. But
in your family, how did you, like, do you see yourself reflected in, like, your dad, your mom, or, like...
Totally.
Do you have siblings?
I do. I have one sibling.
Are they also like in the music?
No. They were a ballerina for many years. Played cello. They are musical, but not actively doing music stuff these days. So I'm the child that went into music, but both my parents have degrees in music and are musical people. Though it runs deep in my family. So there was no like, I want to be a musician. Boo. They were like, yeah, go for it. Which is nice.
Yeah, it's so lovely. I bet it's like extremely encouraging and like
it's the best. They're my biggest fans, truly. Aww. They're like, they believe in me in a way that I don't even believe in me, which is very nice to have.
And have you found like that any of your like parents or like family members are also like overthinking their process in music?
Probably. I mean, it's been a whole thing in my family the last few years, realizing like, oh, we're probably all neurodivergent in some way. And so I think we're probably all guilty of overthinking and, getting lost in the process sometimes or the follow through. But my mom, she was like a singer. She's a classical singer, and she did her degree, and then she went into ministry. So she's a United Church minister now, and has been for years. And my dad plays double bass. So he has his master's in music and plays the bass. But he also, like, he used to play with the VSO, and he quit years ago. And he's, like, on this other journey, too. Yeah. Like, he's kind of a hippie. Sorry, Dad, if you're watching this.
But you are a hippie, Dad.
He's a hippie. He knows that. But I don't know. My parents are both such special people. I admire them so much, and they've supported me in my music so much. But they're not, or they haven't been songwriters. My dad's written a few songs, but I don't even remember where I was going with this. I'm so sorry. I'm just yapping. But yes, I love my family.
They're like, awesome. Have you seen like that they also like are overthinkers in the process?
Oh, right. Probably yes. My dad is like such a busy bee. He starts moving before thinking everything through sometimes, and I'm the same way. And my mom is more structured, more type A, so they complement each other very well in that way. But I'm sure I got that from them. Or just growing up in our house, I'm sure I picked up those little things, and it's influenced my process. But they were always so good at giving me space as a kid. Like, I was encouraged to just go and hang out in my room for hours and try to write a song and that sort of thing. So they were very supportive of giving me everything I needed to foster my passion. And they were very supportive and still are. Yeah.
So thank you, Mom and Dad.
Exactly. Big love.
now that you've had this album, but you have two other, well, we talked about one of them, two other singles. Did you have other like songs that were like around those singles, but you evidently didn't release them?
Yeah.
Did they like fall into this new album? Or was it just like, no, I just didn't release them because I don't?
Yeah, some of them were just like, no, I'm not going to record that. And some of the songs that I wrote around the same time as like Lonely Together. And then the other one, Wish You Well, which I think I removed. Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah, I think it is there.
Oh, it is there? Okay, yeah. All right. Well, those songs, I released those while I was still in school, and I went to VCC music school. And I was writing lots during that time, of course, for school and for myself. And part of the reason why I didn't release more is because of money and just getting things made. And yeah, I think I for many years hesitated to release things that I didn't think were perfect yet. And I wish now so badly that I had just said, done it. Screw it, and done it anyway. Because there are songs that, yeah, maybe I wouldn't be my best, but I would still love to have them out there. But now it's too late to record them, so they'll never exist, is how it feels.
Yeah. But why do you think it's too late?
Maybe just because to me, they're not fresh anymore. Like, I know they'd be fresh to other people, but I don't feel as emotionally in the moment with them. Okay. So I'm like, oh, maybe I'd rather put out something new that feels more real for me in this moment, which maybe a selfish way to approach it. But
well, no, at the end of the day, it is your music.
Yeah.
You decide when to put it out or not, you know?
Yeah. But the band did have years of playing some of the songs on the record before we recorded them, because it was a long time in the making to get that album made. So some of the songs were new from that time, and some of them were older. Yeah.
Okay. This was, you released this in 2025. Are you like writing now? Are you working on new music?
Yes, I am. I have a single that it's already all ready to go, and that's coming out May 22nd.
Ooh.
Yeah, and it's a really sad song. Sorry. I know I keep saying that. This one, it's like a full-on ballad, and I know it's like, oh, you shouldn't release a ballad as a single, but I'm doing it anyway because
it's your song.
Exactly, yeah. So that one's coming out May 22nd, and then I applied for one of those like demo recording grants from Creative BC, and so I'm hoping to get that to record another song that I really want to get made. And then, yeah, I'm writing. So we'll see.
Nice.
We'll see what comes.
What does your writing process look like? Like, is it structured like your mom? Or is it hippie like your dad?
I think I'm a little bit like my dad. It's structured in the way that most of my writing time realistically these days happens like in between voice lessons. Like when I have a little gap and I have nothing else to do, I'll sit at the piano and slouch and just noodle away and see if I come up with something, or go into my notes and see what I've been working on. And that's when a lot of my time to do that happens to be these days, which is maybe less than ideal, but also not bad. My process, it depends. If I'm working on something new, I just repeat something I'm working on again and again and again. I just play something over and over and over again until I figure out something that I want to do with it. And lately I've been trying to think less about reacting to what I hear in the moment when I write, like me at the piano and how that influences what I end up writing to it. But I've been trying to imagine a drum part in advance, or think about, and I'd want the guitar to do this, and trying to think about it, I guess, in a more compositional way. But yeah, I don't know. It changes all the time. I'm still working it all out. I don't know what I'm doing.
I mean, no, I guess I don't know if there's a formula. No, I ask because, just like curiosity. I know, like, there's a story about John Mayer writing a song, or writing the song, Who Says I Can't Get Stoned?
I don't know if I know that one.
So it's I don't even want to try. But he says, who says I can't get stoned? and then like he goes on with the song, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he talks about this song and like how it came to be, with him having the "Who Says I Can't Get Stoned" part, singing it on repeat for like many years.
Wow.
So he had that kind of like,
Yeah.
you know, little part of that song in his back pocket that he would use to just like sing. Until one day, one of the lyrics came to him while he was playing it. And I think it's, "Who says I can't get stoned? Turn off the lights and the telephone." I can't forget. I can't remember. But I think it's like, "Who says I can't get stoned?" And then something about being 20 years again, or 23 years old again, something like that. And then he talks about how in that moment, like the whole song came to be, and it made sense to actually put that song out.
Yeah.
You know, make it a whole thing. And
that is so cool.
But he kept doing that on repeat.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if that is like one of your processes where you like do, you know, play on repeat a certain, you know, part of a song or part of something that you still don't know is a song. Yeah. I guess it eventually can become the next "Who Says I Can't Get Stoned."
That's pretty cool.
Julia Skye.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess like there's no shame on,
it's true,
you know, however your process is.
Yeah. I think it is such an individual process. I love hearing about other people's processes too. It's such a cool thing to explore.
Interesting.
It's so weirdly personal and strange, and you know, it's just such a weird thing. How do we do this?
Yeah, because then you imagine that person, you know. I think he mentions like he was in his bed and then he pulled out the guitar and then I don't remember exactly how the story goes because I just forgot the lyrics. But I remember that part specifically where he says that he had like that specific part of the song for so long. He just never put it out. He never made any song because it never made sense until...
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just takes a while.
Yeah.
Like years to click in. It's really cool.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
And then now that you like are working on like new music, and you have this new single coming out, like this other song that you're working to get the grant, do you still have like other songs that you would want to like kind of put into the same boat to like complete a whole album?
I would love to. It's really like, it's just money. Yeah. Goddamn money. And Vancouver is not cheap, unfortunately. No. But yes, in a perfect world, I would love to do a full album one of these days. I got to get better at writing grants, maybe.
I mean...
See, but to do that, I need like 1 million followers.
Yeah. Which is also like, then you have to be good at social media.
There's so many skills these days to, Yeah. It's tough. But yes, I've got so many songs backlogged, and I do them all at my shows. Like I'm not precious about, this is unreleased, so I'm not going to do it yet. I just like... I'll play you everything. Nice. I don't care. But then... I
mean, that also works. Like, you get to kind of like...
I can test workshop them.
Yes, exactly. You get to like workshop them and then kind of see like people's reaction to it. And,
totally. Yeah.
Yeah. Foo Fighters actually did that with one of their songs.
Oh, nice.
Which I forget now which one it is. I think it's There Goes My Hero.
Cool.
I'm not sure. And they played it here in Vancouver the first time.
Oh my God, cool.
And they made that song specifically to see if they would have a specific reaction from the people.
Wow.
So I'm not sure though if it was Vancouver, Washington or Vancouver, BC now that I think of it. But they did write a song specifically to see how people would react to it.
Yeah.
And then they just like...
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's a cool process.
I feel like it's pretty good that you, as you mentioned, like you're not precious about singing a song, you know, that hasn't been released. Mm-hmm. So that way you get to see like
if people like it. Yeah. Yeah.
Have you had those moments when you're like, oh, I think they're not like
Oh, for sure.
No.
Definitely. I think it's because when you play like moodier music, like it matters what the crowd is maybe expecting, or like what the expectation is, or what the specific people in the room influence the overall energy so much. And
you're like, I'm sorry, it's not Kumbaya.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes I'm not the right vibe. And sometimes the songs, like, I've written bad songs and I've performed bad songs. It's going to happen. It's part of what happens sometimes. But yeah, I've definitely felt the energy die in a room and gone, oops. Okay, we won't do that one next time. It's all good.
I mean, or maybe not. Or maybe you just need to make adjustments.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know,
you can
or maybe,
tell
yeah. Or
when
maybe
it's not
like it literally wasn't the like the moment for that song because.
Exactly. That's so important too. It's sometimes, and I think it's also a presence thing. Like, there's so many things that I'm working on, and I think the way that I set up an audience to know what to expect from me too, that will like change the way that they receive the music that I play too, which is something like, that's another shift that I felt a little bit in my last, like, my band show at Guilt and Core. I felt like I approached it in a way that made it easier for people to receive my music.
Okay.
So that, I think, affects it as well, because I played a lot of like groovy but chill songs, like not like, oh, let's dance.
Yeah.
And I set it up that way and it worked well. Whereas I think if I had done it in the way I've sometimes approached it in the past, like trying to be like, yeah, how's everyone doing? It's going to be so fun. And then like sad, slow song.
Yeah,
People are like, whiplash, what is happening? Yeah. So I think it's also like a me problem too. Like, I just have to, I'm growing. It's a process, and yeah. But I'm excited about it. And
I mean, you get to learn how to like set the mood.
Exactly.
For like, for, like, as you said it, for people to receive your music, to know like, okay, so it's like it's gonna be this kind of night.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's not like,
just settle in. It's gonna be fine.
Sad music isn't bad music.
No. Yeah.
It's just sad music.
Exactly. Even when I try to write a song that's like lyrically happy, I think I just choose like moody modal chords, and then I'm like, well, shit, here we go again. Sorry, I tried. It just is what it is.
I mean, now that you've been playing with Colin Sankey and like with Funkyard.
Funkyard, yeah.
Funkyard. Do you feel like you have been trying maybe to like, or like you have kind of wanted to integrate some like funk into your new songs, or is it like you kind of want to and it's like, no, that's not me, like it's not, like, how does it?
I think just being in a band with those guys automatically has influenced my like musical ear. Like, they're so crazy good, and they think of like ideas. Like, if you come to one of our shows, their arrangements are insane. They're playing ridiculous. Like these like
not
insane, like 16th note triplets here, and this is doing this, and you're like, okay, all right, I'll just la 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 sing my part. And so I think just spending so much time with them, and like we have like weekly band rehearsals and we're arranging things, like automatically it influences things that I maybe hear for my songs, but I don't think I would take it to the Funkyard level. I think that's its own thing, and I don't think my music is funky at all either.
Yeah, I know.
But it is
I feel
jazzy.
like you could maybe, like
right?
It's jazzy.
Yeah.
I feel like you could kind of like, if you would integrate like, like part of their arrangements, you could kind of like slide on the Regina Spektor, kind of vibe.
That would be cool.
Which would be really cool, and I feel like it would suit you as well.
Thanks.
Because, like, she's great, and,
Yeah.
And, she has these, like, crazy arrangements as well. And she moves and changes tempo. And, which is really, like, cool.
Yes.
And you have, like, that kind of, like, voice that would also,
Thank you.
I mean, obviously, the intention is for you to be you. But I mean, I guess that's also like how other artists come to be, because they draw inspiration from so many like different random places, totally. And then they come up with this like very original sound that suddenly becomes their own, you know?
Totally.
So
something I need to explore. I want to explore more different sounds. It's like a stage that I feel like I'm in where I'm a little bit restless in a way, or just like I'm ready to experiment with something different and see what comes out.
And do you usually write like lyrics first, or do you usually just go first to the piano?
I usually do go to the piano first, I guess. And sometimes it's like, if I come up with a little progression that I really like or a melody I like, then I'll think of one line and then it grows from there. And sometimes is this a verse or is this a chorus? But lots of the time, the first line I think of does end up being the first line of the song, like the first verse, which is weird that it always happens that way. But yeah.
Do you think like of a story, or is it more like you putting your feelings on like on the song?
Yes, sometimes both. Or different songs have been different things, but I do catch myself like saying the word I so much in my songs. I and you, I'm all like, so feelings. And it's not a bad thing, but I do sometimes think like, oh, I should try to get out of that a little bit sometimes more, just for the sake of exploring different things. But I do like writing from a personal perspective, even if sometimes I purposefully write in a voice that feels personal, but I could be like writing about a friend's situation as if I'm my friend or something like that, you know, like I feel more comfortable being in that perspective, I think, in a I feel this way sort of voice. But yeah.
And it also like whenever you listen to a song where there's a lot of I's, honestly, it's like, I don't know, I feel like it hits really like, it hits home a lot harder.
It's true.
You know, like Billie Eilish's What Was I Made For?
Yeah, oh my God.
That I is like so like, it really sinks in.
Yeah.
And it's like not hurtful, just like,
it just hits you.
Yeah. It's a very like big I.
Yeah.
You know?
And hopefully it's an I. And I think that song is so successful because it's not about Billy saying what was I made for, but like you take it and you hear it for yourself. Like what was I made for? That's what I always hope my music could be about for other people, is like,
So don't be shy. And if it has a lot of I's, like then we'll
hopefully people make it about their story.
Yeah, exactly.
And personalize it for themselves is always my hope.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of like, or at least that holds true for me, but like if I listen to a song, I feel like I'm the one who thinks is in that. Like if it's a story like kind of song, then I imagine walking through that story, you know, in that song. Like not always, but like pretty much almost always.
That's me too. I think that for me is like what my favorite thing about listening to music is like you can go places and experience things and be inside your head, not in an overthinking way, but in like a woo. It's a fun and, well, not always fun, but interesting adventure. Yeah.
And have you always had like these, like have all the songs always related back to personal experience, or have you been like, you know, in these moments where you maybe like witnessed something and you were like, oh my God, I want to write about that because like, like I didn't live it, but like it's just something that like inspired you to do?
Yeah, totally. I think a lot of the songs on the album are, for the most part, they are personal experiences of mine, but I do write, and lots of the songs we do with the band are songs that still feel true in ways, but are like, no one song is ever fully about one thing for me, if that makes sense.
Okay,
I can have multiple stories I'm drawing from or experiences, and I could never really say to somebody, this whole song I wrote is for you and about you. It never feels totally true. So I write about other people too, and friends and whatever, and I twist it up and make it into something.
A whole different,
It could be totally unrelated to me, but I don't know. My brain is, oh my God.
I feel like you're fun.
Okay.
But I understand.
Thank you.
It's like I know exactly
the vibe right now.
I get that when I'm like overthinking something, and then I have that one person that's looking back at me and they're like, "You're fine," and I'm like, I feel like I'm not.
This is chaos for me.
Yeah, it's like now, and they're like, seriously, you're fine. And I'm just like, I'm sorry, okay. And then I just like apologize like a gazillion times.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no.
This was that.
Yeah, but seriously.
Thank you.
Yeah. But I totally get it. Yeah. I feel like I sound like a dog that's dying.
Oh my God. It's honestly not that bad. It's not that bad to me.
I hear myself and it's just...
I hope that your voice isn't like way worse after this.
I hope so. And I hope that people can actually like listen to my voice and not be like, oh my God.
Maybe they'll like it. There's some people that are like, ooh, raspy voice. Yeah. Okay.
Sensual. No, don't recommend. Anyway, sorry. Got distracted by my own stupid voice. See what I mean? Like,
yes, I know exactly.
Yes,
I'm always like off on a tangent somewhere, out loud really or inside. Yeah, exactly. 3 different like things happening. And
then that's when you're like, what was I talking about?
Oh, it's tough.
So, yeah. It's not easy being an overthinker.
No.
Yeah. Anyway, now that you're like working on these new songs and everything, do you have plans on like workshopping them live? Or have you already started that?
We played, how many was it? Like 2 or 3 new songs at the last show we did. Okay. And I know there's been talk about a Gastown session. I want to throw 1 or 2 of them in there, honestly. Because I just feel like I get more excited about the new things. Like, especially when it's a song that I like, which I have a few of them, luckily, right now, that I'm like, all right, I like this song. So those are the ones that I get more excited about sharing and performing. So yes, I definitely want to keep, I feel like I always end up with a better song when I bring it to the band early and we just play it a whole bunch. And before we, oh my God, the cat. I hope that that's in that podcast.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, I always feel like they turn out better when we've like lived in them for a while as a group. And it feels like everybody has time to sort out what they want to play exactly, and we can find the vibe together. So yes, definitely.
Nice. Okay. Do you like have you signed up for like festivals or any kind of like
I keep missing
live
I keep missing the deadlines. That is so my fault. One of these days I'll get on it.
I mean, it's hard.
It is. And I think for the last couple years, like my bassist was doing his master's and he's back now. And so I'm like, I want to lock in with the band and really make things happen over the next few years, hopefully. So we need to get some better materials and stuff to send to festivals too has been part of it, that since things have been kind of up in the air for the past few years, like I don't have the materials that I want to have, like the live materials and stuff, because we haven't played as many recent shows. So I want to get that all together and then hopefully make more live shows happen and play more shows around here and get to some festivals. Maybe tour. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah. The dream.
I mean, if you tell your band members to support the dream.
Exactly. Guys, do you want to live my dream?
Tour with me with my song.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, I feel like, well, I don't know your band members. Like,
I am very lucky. They are awesome. They are really great.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of musicians in general is like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah,
you know?
Totally. Yeah.
So
I'm lucky to have people that are into the music and do want to do it, which is cool. It's nice. That's what you hope for.
What are your plans now for like this year besides you have the grant? You have
hopefully. I've spoken that into the universe now. I'm like actively manifesting.
But yeah, you have like the new single coming out. You have the grant that, fingers crossed.
Yeah.
And well, you've been playing at Guild, but like, do you have any other plans for this year?
Funkyard has a show at the Tyrant coming up. That's another thing. But big plans, it's all about money. I would so love to do another big recording project, and
Let's just start a GoFundMe for Julia Skye.
Listen, like, please.
Support the arts.
Please do.
She's got the songs. She just needs money to record them. Like,
yeah, and I promise they're good ones.
Yeah, I can just hook you up, like, I don't know, any producers, like, listening to this. Like, yeah.
Anybody with, like, spare money. I want to just... but no, I would love to do that. I don't have anything in the books as of yet, but hopefully. But yeah, I really want to play more shows. I want to just get a bunch of live experience and settle into the version of the band that's happening right now and try and get somewhere. I guess I should also lock in on social media a little more. Oops. One of these days. It's on my to-do list. Has been.
Yeah.
Oh, it's such a struggle. But one day.
One day.
Maybe tomorrow. Hopefully.
Do you tell, like, because you're also you're a teacher, right? Mm-hmm. Do you have, like, any of your students kind of like, hey, I'm working on a song. Do you want to help me out? Like,
oh, like coming to me to write with them?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love writing with my students. I have a couple,
nice.
And it's always like the younger students that like, because it's a vulnerable thing to like improvise in front of somebody or just like ramble off some lines that you're thinking of. And so I find I love writing with like my like 7 to like 10-year-olds because they're at an age where like they can hear melody and they can create something, but they can't necessarily find harmony. And so I just give them like a chord progression. Oh. And these kids, like they just say the craziest, sometimes most profound things where I'm like, how did you think of that? There's like, exactly. Let me steal those paper. But oh my God, it's so fun. And it's so good for me too. I love being around their just like unbridled creativity where they're just like, they express whatever. And they haven't hit that stage where you become self-aware and like, shrink back. Just so sad. I don't know. Being around kids. I don't know if are you around kids at all?
Not really.
Not so much. Okay.
I mean, I was back home because I have like a bunch of nephews.
Oh, nice.
Nieces, yeah.
Cute.
But yeah.
I'm around
not anymore.
So many kids, which is crazy because I wouldn't have guessed that would be such a big part of my life, but it is. And they're like,
have any of them like watched your shows?
I know some of them have like found my music and
I mean there's places where they can't go in.
Yeah, exactly. Most of mine I don't think I've never had like any of my kid students at a show. It just hasn't been possible, I don't think, so far. Yeah, but I love being around kids. They're so creative and fun. And I hate watching them reach that age where they like realize that they exist in a way. Exactly. Oh, it's so sad. But it makes me want to fight that in myself more too. Like, resist that self-editing. Just be
a kid.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Be a kid while you're creating.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because it's so like, carefree and like.
Yeah. It's inspiring the way they go about that. Sometimes it's a lot. I'm like, okay. But they are great. And I love them.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
I imagine it's like really fun to be around kids, like making music.
It is. It's so fun. It's so sweet.
Even as a kid, I remember like, being like music class or whatever. It would be like just like a fun class. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, it's the best.
So since you don't really work on your social media, and being around kids hasn't really helped you, like, get more into like the game. Kids are a lot more in like social media. Mm-hmm. You should still let us know where people can find you.
I should. Maybe this is my first step in getting on top of it. I am Julia Skye Music everywhere, except everywhere is not Facebook because I don't have Facebook. Just saying.
I mean, the Facebook. Yeah. Not that it doesn't matter, but
no, I know.
I think for music, I might be wrong.
I might be wrong too. I haven't. Hi, kitty. I haven't gone for it.
She's like so needy right now.
She's so cute.
Yeah,
she's got the sweetest face.
So Julia Skye, Skye is Skye.
Yes, Julia Skye Music, Skye.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And when is your next show with Funkyard?
May.
Is that the next show?
That is the next one. That'll be Funkyard, May 23rd at Tyrant Studios.
Perfect.
That's going to be fun.
And then for yourself?
I'm back at Guilt & Co. again on July 10th. Yeah, for the early show, 7 p.m.
Nice.
It's going to be awesome.
Perfect.
And it will be a chill vibe. I'm going to say that now. It's not a dance show.
Expect sad summer songs.
Exactly. Expect some vibes.
There's a lot of heartbreak during summer, so like, yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. Just,
bring some tissues and be ready to just like gently step touch. Nothing more than that. Yeah. This is what we're doing.
Nice. Yeah. A whole mood.
Exactly.
Anyway. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no, thank you for stopping by, telling us about yourself and your music.
Thank you.
Your process, and so
thank you.
So happy to have you here. Hopefully soon for a guest on session.
Yeah, I would love that. Oh my God. Awesome.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.